there are the protesters. I have to admit that I still find the vandalism of Hayden's apartment puzzling. The protests themselves have been entirely peaceful so far, and the human revolution, regardless of the flimsy philosophical ground they stand on, are not a group known for projecting their ideology through unlawful means. The more I research them, the more I have to admit to the statistical conclusion that we're either dealing with a deceptive covert operations scenario, or less likely, a radical splinter group. Still, I doubt it will hurt to ask around. Brian Mulberry is there in the center. Fairlight said he was the one to talk to, and my mesh searches confirm that he is the leader of the local chapter of the Human Revolution organization. He's a bit player on the national scene, but he seems charismatic and camera-conscious from the video clips I've reviewed. Perhaps we could use that to our advantage?
I guess. Oh.
Hello there! Would you like to hear about the dangers of our country's unchecked use of genetic modification?
No.
I have pamphlets. Here, take one.
Oh, sure, add it to items.
Oh, yes, Yannick called and said something about an investigation into an apartment break-in.
Yannick, I think how you pronounce his first name?
He didn't elaborate, and I'm not sure how I might be able to assist with this. But if Yannick is involved, I'll do whatever I can. How can I help?
We found Human Revolution graffiti spray painted all over the apartment, and some things were stolen. I was hoping you might be able to point us in the direction of whoever did it.
Ah, well, the Human Revolution certainly does not condone such actions at all. We're a peaceful organisation, and threatening people is not going to earn us hearts and minds. But off the record, some of our younger members can be a bit overzealous, as any hot-headed teenager tends to be. I'll look into this matter personally, and if I discover that any of our younger members were involved, they'll be turned in to the proper authorities. I'll also let Yannick know anything I find out. Is there something else I can help you with?
Could I ask you some questions about the Human Revolution? Yeah.
What questions can I answer for you?
What are the ultimate goals for the Human Revolution?
We hope to educate the public about the dangers of rapid technological advancements. We want to warn the country away from thoughtlessly accepting every scientific discovery we make before it's too late. We used to say that splitting the atom would surely bring about the end of humankind. But now we're changing the very things that make us human, our biology, with nothing to ensure our safety. The revolution we're after is humanity as a whole making the decision to remain as we were created, and return to how we lived before genetic science put us on the wrong course. This world is Icarus, flying too close to the sun. It's only a matter of time before our arrogance becomes our demise. Just because we can, doesn't mean we should.
Unless you have the problem that Jess has. Why protest at this clinic?
Genetic modification is one of the most dangerous sciences we've ever fooled around with. It's playing God on the highest order and threatens to unseat what humanity is altogether. Cybernetics is a dangerous path as well, selling off pieces of ourselves bit by bit for mechanical strength and resilience, but at least a brain-controlled android is still a human brain, even if in a metal box. There is a reason Congress enacted laws prohibiting highly modified hybrids from breeding. Now, I do not fault the individuals who come here for treatment, many of whom are disabled and deathly ill. If you ask me, Genus isn't the kind of therapy they all need.
So what type of therapy do you think they need?
However, we must take a stand against the medical research industry that would have us cast aside our humanity for their miracles.
How do you plan on enacting the social change you want?
At our core, we are a peaceful movement and seek only to convince people to vote according to the truths we reveal to them. The human revolution has faith that American democracy will win out in the end. It falls to us to make sure that people are informed about the daunting and confusing technologies they put their senseless faith into every day. On a personal level, we would like to exhort every individual to try and live more simply and reject any gadget or medicine that would make us less than we are. Is there something else I can help you with?
I think that's it. No, thank you for your time.
Of course! If you have any other questions, feel free to come back. I always have time for the press.
Wait.
You clearly missed doing real journalism. I'm impressed. I think you're starting to get back into the hard-boiled investigative journalist thing. Hopefully we'll get lucky enough to turn up a new lead, even if this one didn't pan out like we'd hoped.
What do you think about what he said?
I think he was considerably less deluded than my searches on the meshnet had led me to believe.
I meant if he was telling the truth.
Oh, well, he didn't appear to be lying, but I'm not equipped with interrogation sensors. You have more experience with this than I do. Do you think he was telling the truth?
I don't think he was telling us everything.
I'll continue observing you and try to discern how to read people as we question them. A useful skill I find myself sorely lacking in. Lead on. Don't forget, we're still here to actually break up these protests. Let's see if we can't figure out a solution together. Make sure to look around and think carefully. I'm sure we'll find something.
I mean, they brought us over here.
Let's not. Two's company, three's a cloud.
Okay, never mind then. Here we going here. Customer.
Aw, that is the most adorable little Rom. What kind of model is it? Where did you get it?
I stole it. As you know, it came to me.
It's so moe.
The Malfi time. No. Yeah.
Yeah, some of the newer VIs can be pretty chatty. You could always get a different personality profile for him, but it'll probably cost you a few hundred credits. Anyway, what can I get you?
A drink and maybe some information.
A drink I can do, and I guess I have some time to talk. The protesters outside the clinic are driving off a lot of my regular customers. Filling up my bathroom too, jerks!
Like clogging it?
So, what do you want to know?
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, I never introduced myself, did I? I'm Ramona.
I feel like if they actually could like introduce themselves, like they must be like a important character, I guess.
I guess there isn't much to tell. I went to college, got a degree, took out a loan, and bought this place.
What is this place? Like a I see a hat cup. Yum yum. So I guess like a coffee place.
Now I spend my days trying to find enough time and money to sustain my VR drama addiction.
Like a Starbucks.
My priorities are justice, cute stuff, and magical girls. In that order. What else? I pretty much don't leave the store.
You don't seem pleased about the human revolution.
Look, they've got the right to protest, but I don't have to like it. Once they're done with the hybrids, I know they'll be coming for me next. So I'll be voting appropriately. And if I have to unclog one more toilet because of an entitled, bigoted jerkface, I will lose my goddamn mind!
Yeah, I was right. How would they come after you?
Oh, you can't tell? I've got a cybernetic arm and leg, thanks to an autopath crash when I was a kid. I also got Neuralinks for VR interfacing.
Oh, a yellow arm, I think? Is that probably the robotic? Yeah.
If it was up to those dinosaurs, I'd be stuck in a wheelchair right now. Or worse, depending on how far back they want to push our medical technology.
The Stone Age.
It's already illegal for me to have a rocket-powered fist. What more do they want?
Ooh. Is that your climate control ROM outside?
It does a good job, huh? Yeah, that's mine.
So, can we get it to make it rain? Or something like that?
Well, technically, it's property of Hassy Holdings.
Oh, that's not this?
We spent some mints on it, but the rest of the block helps pitch in for maintenance costs since I usually set it to patrol the whole area. You should check it out when we do Christmas in July. It can cover the whole street in snow, as long as it's cloudy enough to keep the sun off. Sort of like today.
Would you mind if I take it for a bit?
Sorry, but that thing cost me way too many credits to let just anyone poke at it.
Okay, it says spin, but I was trying to like read it fast and yeah.
I would need to see some serious credentials before I let you mess with it.
Like, not my ID, right?
You know, enough to make sure you can afford to replace it if you break it. Otherwise, no touching.
You called Turing Moi.
Sorry. Otaku speak.
Yeah.
I just mean he's really cute and lovable, and you kind of want to hug him forever, you know?
Or kawaii.
A lot of otaku come around here, probably because I own the place. I'm used to being able to shoot my mouth off and not explain all the jargon.
Otaku as in Japanese cartoon.
Yeah, I know it's a bit out of fashion, but I'm a history buff. The past really gives context to stories of the present. You know what I mean? I've been to Tokyo twice already. The old otaku resist the new culture of the saishi in the same way their parents refuse to give up cassette tapes.
The Sashi?
Oh, sorry. The Saiba Shibito, the Cyber Den. In the early 21st century, Japan had an epidemic of chronic shut-ins, and the rise of direct link virtual reality only made that worse. Suddenly, people weren't just refusing to leave their rooms, they were refusing to leave their heads.
Wait.
But as the technology got better, the Saishi were the first to figure out how to use their own brains to sculpt cyberspace. Computers are good at thinking in straight lines, but the human brain is capable of so much more. The best virtual landscapes, the most real VR dramas in games, are created by the Saishi. Now, even if an earthquake or a meteor or whatever leveled Japan, they'd still have Neo Tokyo built on the VR net. But enough babbling. If you're interested, I'm sure you can find more out on the mesh, or use an induction helmet to visit Neo Tokyo yourself. It's a trip, especially for newbies.
Okay. I think that's everything.
Okay. Enjoy your drink and let me know if you need anything else.
So what this do? The ID? Oh, no. Brochure? I mean, not brochure.
Dr.
Business card?
Yannick Fairlight. I've heard of him. Super rich guy? Used to own System 1?
Yes.
Why are you giving me his card?
So I can use your ROM. The brother ROM. Yeah. I work for him. He's looking to buy a Climate Control ROM just like yours.
Yes! He's getting on in years, and it would be useful for when he goes out and about. That's why we wanted to see it before.
I need a close look at it to make sure it'll suit his purposes.
Yeah, okay. I guess you can take a peek.
Hopefully we don't break it.
Don't bust it, though.
Also, I just realized our ID card isn't in our thing no more. So that mean we can't buy nothing no more? Or something like that?
I scanned this card, and I swear if you break my ROM, I'll be calling your boss.
And we can't get fired.
Here's the RFID key to access it.
Thank you. This will surely be useful for our needs. Shall we go check it out?
Oh. Yeah, but our ID isn't in there no more. Oh, it is. Oh, wait, so we could have zapped her? Oh, we're good. Also, let's save again. Alright, we're good. Is there anywhere else we could go before we... No. Alright, let's go. Well, let's use the weather vault. Oh, we don't need to use the item on it?
This ROM has multiple different climate control settings. Maybe we could make things a little more festive. Christmas is my favorite season.
Same.
Should I switch it to snow mode?
Yeah. Turn this baby on. Did we break it? Oh.
It's snowing? Okay, people, I for one didn't bring any winter wear. Let's call it a day for now.
Actually, isn't it December in this game? I think. Wait. Snow mode deactivated.
Excellent work! While I still have doubts about the moral superiority of using subterfuge to disperse a protest, we at least accomplished our goal peacefully.
But now it look like they closed Gina, so was it closed because of the protests? But now it should be open, right?
And to be frank, considering how the human revolution is clearly working against my personal interests, I won't waste many clock cycles puzzling that ethical quandary out. Might I draw your attention to those youths over yonder? Counterculture clothing, obvious bad attitudes, and graffiti paraphernalia. Those could be our suspects who damaged my home in the name of revolution.
Not sure about that. I mean, it couldn't hurt to check it out. Let's talk to them.
Right. We should approach them cautiously as to not start a confrontation with the wrong individuals. They may even point us to the true culprits. Oh no, they've noticed our attentions. Come along, maybe we can catch them.
Wait, they running? Oh.
We'll never catch them on foot. Hold on, I'm calling for an auto cab of our own. I know it seems a great deal of trouble for such a tenuous lead, but I have a hunch about them. The wicked flee when no man pursueth. The auto cab is estimated to take 5 minutes to arrive.
I'm about to say, the cab wouldn't come just out of nowhere. It's not like we're in a game.
We'll never be able to engage in pursuit fast enough to catch up to them. Perhaps we should call Tomcat. Maybe they can do some bit of techno-wizardry and stop that cab.
Good idea. Ring them up.
Excellent! Hold on while I connect us.
Howdy, folks. How's the search for the data cache going?
Actually, that's what we're calling about, Tomcat. We may have located the perpetrators, but they eluded us and are making their escape in an auto cab. We attempted to use a cab of our own to tail them, but it hasn't arrived and they're getting away. Can you hack the cab and stop it?
Oof, no can do, little guy. Security on those cabs is tight, and the dang thing will shut down its external net connection long before I get in. Unless... Oh, I have an idea. Sit tight for just a sec. Alright, that went faster than spit on a skillet.
Wait,
I did a job a few years back and had to break into the city's central traffic network. Do me a favor and don't ask why.
so was the traffic light that he turned off? I mean, was he like... Yeah.
The back door I drilled into that long ago is still wide open. I'm logging into the traffic management system now. Wait. Oh, shit. They may not have fixed that back door, but they did install a new counter-intrusion VI. Oh, the damn thing is hot on my tail.
What's a VI?
Virtual intelligence. They're kind of like Turing, except less creative and inventive, and definitely not sapient. But they're nasty enough at hunting down hackers and crackers if you're willing to pay for a good one. I gotta take care of this VI. I'm gonna need the two of you to handle the traffic system. Turing, I'm passing control to you. Hold tight. I'm gonna be doing some 2 sets of hands on 1 keyboard kind of hacking. Just push on the map and loading up on Turing's face. Sorry, Turing.
Wait.
Ooh, they're on the move!
Wait, so what's... Alright.
Here's how it works. Use your display map to keep track of their cab and redirect it back to you.
Oh.
You can trigger traffic nodes at intersections so the cab thinks the streets are blocked off. Do it right, and you should be able to steer them right back to you.
Well, it looks like we only have 2 limits, so...
You just gotta make sure to stop them where you're at, or else they'll just go running off on foot. I'll put a goal marker on the map for you. You can trigger any node on the map at any time, so plan ahead. I'd say you'll have time for 2 moves every time they hit an intersection. If they go off the map, though, you'll lose them. Block every road that leads out of our grid, and watch the places with 3 exits you can't all cover in one go-around. Just hurry. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to keep this VI from messing on the carpet, and once I kill the connection, this old trick is over.
I like that the light on my PlayStation controller is pink now. I don't know if it changes for like the person that we talk to, wasn't paying attention to it.
I'll tap into the cab control node they're currently arriving at. Our top priority is to ensure they cannot leave the area Tomcat's given us access to. I'll marked the southern exit as closed first. We only have time to block off 2 routes before the autocab will make a decision and move.
Oh, okay, I see how it is now.
We shouldn't block the route back here. We have to stop them where we can catch them. Once you get them back here, press the big button on top of the map to shortwire the autocab. Be careful. If you stop their ride anywhere else, they'll just run off. What do you think our next move should be?
So plan ahead. So will we just make them go up, right, down, and then back here? Don't let them move east.
Turn, I can't have you talking. It's messing with the signal.
It's up to you now.
Wait.
Don't let those punks escape, and don't trap them anywhere that's not here.
You know, maybe I should have. Maybe, hold up.
We can access any of the control nodes in the area at any time. Plan ahead, and we should be able to get them. Got it?
So I would do this one right here, right? So far, so good. We might have them. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. I think we might have messed up. Oh no, we might be good. Right? Like, the only place they could go now is to us, right? Let me just do this just in case. We got him.
Ha! We've got them now. Let's go!
Okay, at first I thought we could only do 2 for each intersection, but I thought, yeah, no, but I was wrong, yeah.
I'm gonna go stop them, and then we can interrogate the miscreants.
And then I can use my taser.
What the hell do you want? Who do you think you're messing with, huh?
Worst cab ride ever.
You ain't got nothing on us, and if you don't get out of my way, I'll mess you up.
Hey, what do you think we should do? We haven't observed them doing anything illegal, and we could potentially make this go over smoothly. Or we could share news of this encounter with Lexi before things get out of hand. These two seem agitated already, and it may be best to make sure they're handled by the appropriate authorities. Those are the options I deduced. Questions or cops?
Well, they haven't did anything illegal like we said, so questions.
It's up to you. How do you want to do this?
No, we're not gonna save. I'll be smart to grill them and see what they know.
We just have a few questions for you, sirs. If you'd be so kind as to give us a few minutes of your time.
Did you not hear what I...
Maybe we should just answer their questions.
Nervous punk.
I mean, we didn't do anything wrong, right?
Right! We ain't got nothing to hide!
What's in the back? No. Can we just go? Yeah.
You a cop?
No.
Cause if you ain't, we ain't got nothing in the bag!
Maybe we should've.
We're newbie street artists.
These are the tools of our trade!
These are all above board and legal. We just got done making a piece for a client.
That's right! We're artists!
Why'd you run?
Running? Who was I running from? You calling me a coward?
I don't think that's what they were insinuating.
Right! We just got places to get to, and gotta go fast! You're holding us up!
What are you, Sonic? This is ridiculous.
Enough! Stop assuming you can misdirect us with blustery words and feigned ignorance. I've matched the hues of those paints and the patterns of the bottom of your shoes with 95% accuracy to the scene of Hayden Weber's apartment. Now tell us what you were doing there and why you stole Hayden's data cache.
Now you're accusing us of stealing? Why, I oughta...
Chad, I think they're onto us. Maybe we just answer their questions so they don't go to the cops?
Damn it, Oliver! I told you I'm Starfucker now!
I only went along with this because you said we would go to a movie afterwards. I don't even care about this human revolution stuff. Just because you're dad.
Don't talk about my dad!
Hey, look, it changed its name.
Fine. Whatever. We'll answer your friggin' questions.
Why tag Hayden's apartment?
Aw, man, no big reason. I mean, he's a big hotshot researcher at Parallax, right? We heard a rumor his place was empty. Who's gonna pass up a sweet target like that? We don't need any more of this tech shit, like your lippy ROM over there.
Why do you take the data cache?
I told you we didn't steal nothing!
Be quiet, Chad. I don't want to go to juvie. Here, you can have it.
Okay, at least we got what we want. Data cache added to items.
Okay, well, thanks for giving it back.
So, what is it? If we would have failed that, would we have not got the data cache back? If we would have failed the taxi thing? Stay out of trouble. You good kids. I don't know about that. Maybe you should give up vandalizing people's homes.
Yeah, whatever. Just get out of my way.
We hope you find that Hayden guy. And we're real sorry. We weren't trying to hurt anyone.
Alright, let's go catch that movie.
Great! Can we get dinner first?
Sure, whatever you want.
Is that broke?
That's not right. I'm certain I deactivated snow mode. Incoming call from Tomcat.
Hey, folks.
Did she hack into that?
Jess just called and told me she has a clear way to the access node. She'll get you inside, and I'll walk you through connecting me so I can access the Parallax network. That should help our hunt. Did you get the data cache?
Yes, those punks happen to have it.
Oh, great. We don't have time to worry about it right now, though. Go to Stardust and drop it off with Majid for me, okay? He'll hold it to pass on to me once I get there. I managed to trigger an alert within Parallax's network security, and they're gonna be moving their logs from one secure server to another. I need y'all in place of that access node before they do. No time for lollygagging.
No problem, Tomcat. We'll make our way there directly after we return to Stardust. We can worry about the weather ROM's malfunction later. Let's go. Our mission for Jess is done.
Oh, so we ain't have to go in there? I guess not. What happens if we go in here?
Hey! I told you jerks not to break my ROM. Now I can't get it to stop snowing.
Is that really a bad thing?
Those protesters are gone, but I'm still not gonna have any customers with it freezing like this.
Oh.
This Hassy hot cup is the perfect thing to warm me up.
Yeah, I was about to say, wouldn't it be best if it was cold outside? Because I thought they would come in for hot cocoa or coffee.
Snow out of nowhere? I guess I'll wait it out in here.
Hey, that was the guy from the club. He was in the VIP section.
Wow, look at it out there. So magical.
Don't think I've forgiven you, you dingus. I better go get some Hassy hot cups going.
Well, all's well that ends well, right? I'll check the mesh for common issues with the mode selector on the 6703 ROM unit and forward the solutions to the Hassy bar owner.
Oh.
I'm certain she'll be able to get it turned off after the customer rush.
I usually hang out at Stardust, but they don't serve food, so I come here for Hassy hot cups during the day.
Okay. I was just trying to see. Dano? Though Hassy cups are disgusting, I'm just here to see the wrestlers. Can't wait to see the New Year's show. He got purple eyes. Okay. Helped out a business a little bit.
All right. Tomcat asked me to take that off your hands and pass it on to them later. Thanks for getting it to me.
Data cache removed from items.
I won't pester you about what it is. I know things are always very hush-hush with Tomcat. I'll make sure they get it later today.
Excellent. Thank you.
Let's play that arcade one more time. I'm about to die.
Hooray! You survived!
I beat my high score.
Fantastic effort! I thought you were a goner near the end.
Alright, so where do we go now?
Hey, good to see you.
Just killing some time.
Yeah? It's a little slow tonight. Things pick up and I get pulled away. You should chat with my boyfriend, Gus.
I didn't want to assume if that was his boyfriend or not. Why haven't I seen Gus before?
He's been running around all over Neo SF looking for new acts since he handles our talent. I think he missed being behind the counter. He does get a bit overwhelmed by the hustle and bustle, but he could run this bar with one hand tied behind his back if he wanted.
But say you do know the ingredients by heart. So you tend the bar without knowing all the drinks.
That's what a ROM is for. I'm a people person, and that's what matters, right? I can just look up all that other stuff. Sure thing. Don't be a stranger.
So did I talk to Gus to let the time go by?
Oh, hey there. Do you need something?
You handle the entertainment for Stardust?
Among other things, yes. I love live music, and I love trying to find young up-and-comers to play here. Sometimes they aren't the best, but the enthusiasm is what matters, I think. We've had a few bands and DJs actually get some national recognition after playing here, so we're starting to make a name among artists trying to break into the industry.
That's nice.
Still, I have to do a lot of running around and auditioning to get acts that I think will do well.
I don't know, he looks familiar. Like he's from an anime or cartoon that I've seen before. Not sure what though.
I've gotten very picky, but Majid lets me take my time. He knows it's for the best. Okay, I'm gonna get back to this, but don't feel bad if you need to interrupt me for something. Sure thing.
The trace amount of liquid left in their glass suggests the person was drinking.
Now what?
You again? All right, I'll let you in.
Oh, okay,
but
so
you
we're talking
better
to the
stay out of
bouncer.
trouble.
There we go.
Hey, I heard from my friends down the street that the protesters are gone. Must have been you, huh?
Yep.
Alright then. I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt and return the favor. Tomcat said that if you got to an old abandoned access node, you might be able to find out what happened to Hayden. I called up a buddy who's on night shift for Parallax tonight. He can buzz you in, but if anything happens, you broke in. This puts us at about even. Don't think about drawing any more debits for a while. Good luck. Keep me out of your shit.
So we're like somewhat friends. Alright then. They're back over here.
This is exactly what I needed to get my mind off things.
Alright then. Alright, so let's go to the dog patch. December 21st.
This is the place Tomcat said we should head to. Unassuming and quiet. I'll be honest, I don't think I would be in this section of the city without Jess giving us the all clear. The crime statistics are quite alarming, so let us get done with our errand here and move on to safer ground.
I thought we had to get into the clinic. But I forgot that she wanted us to clear out the clinic for her to help us get access over here. Don't be worried about getting mugged.
I can't help it. Stealing a ROM is considered petty theft, and I'd really rather not be taken by some miscreants out to pawn me for a minor amount of credits. Our hypothetical kidnapper wouldn't even be punished worse than a slap on the wrist if it were a first offense. Though, I suppose I shouldn't get too worked up about the legal system not accounting for machine sapience. I am the first. That I know of, anyway.
I'm still gonna say that's like foreshadowing for his sister. Not sure if she had a name. Well, I'm not sure if I remember. Alright, let's go into, here.
Parallax Walk, AN-19 security.
Hello?
Yes, can I help you?
We're friends of Jess?
was wondering when you'd get there. You're at the access node on Cesar Chavez in Indiana, right?
That's right.
Good. Be quick. Don't touch anything. Got it? This conversation never happened, and you're on your own if you get caught out there. I hope you find what you're looking for.
This is it. Let's go inside, and I'll call Tomcat. This place doesn't look like it's had any maintenance in years.
I'm gonna go straight for that light switch when I could interact with stuff.
I hope the systems are still functional. Oh, I forgot you can't see in darkness. Maybe that switch over there adjusts the lighting.
Oh yeah, it's night. He has night vision.
Oh, Tomcat is pinging us, forwarding video and audio.
Howdy! Y'all at the access node? I'm set to slice in once Turn makes physical access.
Of course, Tomcat. Just walk me through how to connect myself, and I'll give you the necessary system permissions to use me as an interface.
Just patch yourself into the Lynx terminal down there, and I should be able to get started.
Connecting wirelessly to it now. Permissions granted. Please be careful in there.
Don't worry, doll. I'm an old hand at this. You won't notice a thing. One sec. Oh, shoot. Y'all have a bit more to do before I can get the info we need. This system's still running on old cassettes, and the recall slot is empty. Can't call up Hayden's info file without it. There should be a cassette on the opposite side of the wall we can overwrite with the recall program. Pretty sure all that one was used for was phone monitoring. You know, from back when phone networks were separate from data networks. I swear, y'all, I just turned 22. Anyways, we need to move that cassette across the room to access the records. Figure out how to do that and hit me back up when you've done it.
So, let's look at this.
According to this poster, the data cassettes can only be moved by using the Lynx panel to control the utility arm.
Okay, so this. A list of things to check to make sure that everything is running okay. Wait, we could do something with this? No. Logging in. Lynx server Z77 Gamma. Welcome to Lynx. Okay, I forgot what we had to do. Reconnecting.
What the heck's going on down there? The node just lit up with all sorts of VI activity. Did you just... You're connected to Parallax's maintenance network? How would you go online? Now we'll never be able to use this node again. Oh, get to crack.
Okay, hold up. This? Oh, okay, so retract it. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Oh, okay, I see that. Okay.
I'm gonna put some more pressure on them to move the data now, and we'll see if we can't slurp it right out of this network trunk. You would have thought that someone would have noticed and decommissioned this access node when the neighborhood went to hell, but this mouse is happy to play while the cat is away.
Why is this place usable for us anyway? Why would they move the data? Let us know when you're done.
Way back when I was a youngin', when I first hacked into Parallax's network, I mostly did it to make a point, yeah? They were just about to launch the MeshNet system, and I wanted to show the whole darned world that their security had more holes in it than Swiss cheese. Of course, I wasn't too shy about poking in a few more holes of my own devising while I was there. After putting in some more tricky software backdoors, I went ahead and deleted this access node off the maintenance schedule. Then, I reassigned the guy who was supposed to keep an eye on it to a different location. They were in the process of buying up a whole gaggle of these nodes in preparation to set up a private network for themselves. All just to use for the MeshNet launch. Maybe a little too confident of them. Most of the software holes have been patched out as they've upgraded their network, but this whole place is just as forgotten as I left it.
Where would they move the data?
I've been targeting one of their data centers with a botnet-driven DDoS attack, hitting every port into its network that I can find. Ain't likely to do much, but toss in a few attempts to crack the firewall and their VIs are shitting bricks. It's standard procedure for them to move their sensitive data to a different data center in case the attacker actually gets in. Make enough noise and it'll scare them enough into taking some defensive action, which is where we want them. The files are more vulnerable in transit.
Let us know when you're done.
Now you'll just hold tight. I'll be done with this lickety-split.
Is something about to happen? Why it went quiet?
Surveillance camera footage. Oh, God. Oh, Turin. I'm so sorry.
What is it, Tomcat? What did you find?
He's gone, Turin.
Of course he's gone, Tomcat. That's why we're here.
Shit. I mean, he's gone, Turin. Hayden is dead.
Well, that obviously isn't right, Tomcat. Why would they kill him? Can you send me the relevant files? You must have missed something.
I don't think you should see it, but if you're sure. Parallax had security cam footage from the hallway outside Hayden's apartment encrypted on their network. Just a short clip. It looks like Hayden started to struggle with a couple of big dudes when they broke through the door and one of them shot him. I also found some chatter about it on some darknet channels. It wasn't a kidnapping. Somebody went there to murder him. I'm so damn sorry.
Thank you for your assistance in this matter, Tomcat. I think I'll walk back to the apartment.
So now, what?
I need some time to run some calculations about this new scenario. If you'll excuse me.
Should you follow them?
So basically, just don't seem like we can go with them. I'll catch up later.
If you say so. Yeah, I'm gonna keep digging through this data until they kick me out of the system. I'll try to find some kind of lead on why this whole thing started in the first place. Maybe I can find something out about who killed Hayden and why Parallax has a copy of the footage. It ain't much of a silver lining, but we have the answer on Hayden's fate. Maybe it's time to call it quits. Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
Oh, you're back.
Tears in the rain. Alright, that's enough for this session. I haven't stopped playing ahead in time. I'm just trying to hurry and beat this because I got this because I had the PlayStation membership. So I only have like 6 days now to beat this, and I don't think this is that long of a game, so I should probably beat in the next 2 sessions or something like that. Not sure. Either way, yeah. Each time I play this game, I like, yeah, all the dialogue and side stuff we do, or I guess we won't really say side, but yeah, it's a nice game. But yeah, I've been Cryptic Leo, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.